Hello there. In this video, we'll be discussing the Dean Vendetta 6-string guitar. So, what's a guitar? This is the wrong video for you, dude. Go back and figure that out on your own. So yeah, this is a Dean 6-string Vendetta guitar, made by the Dean Guitar Company. Dean Vendetta. It's a little departure from some of the other stuff that I usually show off, like BC Rich. But Dean does make some really good guitars. They were a staple for Dimebag Darrell, if you know who that is. If not, look them up. Let's talk about it. It's got some really cool inlays. Let's see, it's got 12, 15, 17, 19, 21, 24 and a half frets. I'm really good at counting, as you can tell. But the inlays are diamonds, like I want to be ivory. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be a deer or a stag on the 12th fret, but it's down there on the 24th as well. But yeah, it's camouflaged, and for those of you who speak French or are French or live in France, it's invisible. The back of it is not invisible, it is just visible. It's got a Floyd Rose, licensed under Floyd Rose. So we'll have some fun with that too. I like to do custom knobs. So I had to buy a pack of, like a 6-pack of beer just to get the knobs. I don't even drink beer, I poured it out, but I got the knob, or the, whatever they're called, caps off of the beer. Because, you know, you can't have a camouflage guitar without Coors Light, am I right? Am I right? It's a pop gun, it's not real. Don't freak out. YouTube don't man me. Anyways. Let's see where this one was made. This one was handcrafted in China by the Chinese sex slavery that builds it. It's got a number and a sticker that says CE, EC, copyright, or FCC. I'm not sure. I can't read. I'm not a really big fan of the headstock. It looks like a really bad Gibson Charvel wannabe. The guitar is awesome. It's not very heavy. It's very lightweight, but it's that Fender Strat, you know, Peavey style of guitar. The camo is just awesome compared to like a normal color. It's not like a print on there. I mean, I guess it is. I don't know. Don't listen to me. It's got 2 double humbucker pickups. I have the bottom one raised up quite a bit because I like the way it sounds. If you've watched any of my videos, you know I'm not a fan of neck pickups. If not, this is your first time. Well, I don't like neck pickups. But we're going to show you everything, how it works. It's got rosewood and then, I don't know, some kind of neck. It's wood, apparently. I'm not sure. I was in the Boy Scouts, but they didn't prepare me for this. I don't think it's Boy Scout wood for pine wood derbies. It's, oh, it kind of hurts. Maybe I'm just fragile. It's cool. It's wood. Take my word for it. It's got a volume and tone knob, and then of course your pickup selector, and of course the wonderful Floyd Rose, or licensed Floyd Rose, or whatever. It was made in China. It's probably not real Floyd Rose, and I don't know. I don't like the way the wings are on this guitar. Let me get another Dean guitar to show you the difference. Okay, with the power of movie magic, also pausing my cell phone, I'll show you the difference. So this is a Dean Baby ML. It's very dirty, and you can see the foam reflection here. It's got actual wings. Like, it was like, get your wings, Dean guitars. That was actually their their slogan logo. Back in the day, you know, get your wings. You can see the very, very heavy dust on all these guitars that I collect. Compared to this, just it says Dean up here, like it's like, yeah, I just found the name. I'm Dean. Look at me. I'm so cool. I'm Dean. Like, it's just disappointing, really. The quality of the guitar is awesome. I mean, I like the style of this one better. It's the X, you know, ML, but the camo was just really, really cool. So, shout out to this video sponsor, LiveWire Advantage audio cable. I'm kidding, I'm a loser, I don't have sponsors. BC Rich, sponsor me. Anyways, these are actually pretty good cables. They're like the garden variety. I mean, you can get them at a Guitar Center, you can get them anywhere that sells, it's an instrument cable, but I mean, what are you plugging your keyboard into the amp? Come on, come on. Please. It's got a lifetime guarantee, so if it breaks, you take it back and they'll replace it. I know Guitar Center does the same thing with theirs. I don't know. Guitar cables are guitar cables, unless you're a LiveWire cable. It's LiveWire. They have cool colors. Like this one is red, and then this one is blue. And I mean, if you're colorblind or French, you probably can't see any of this, and you should probably just give up. But other than that, they're good little cables. This is a 10-foot one. I think the red one I'm using is 20 foot, but I mean, unless you're on stage or, you know, like me, you just have all the money in the world to run around and put guitars in rooms, yeah, check them out. Okay, so I'm guessing you want to know how it sounds. That's it. We're done. See you next time. It's got a really chunky sound. I like that chunky sound, and I like chunky butts. I mean, chunky girls. I mean, what? What? No, I'm gonna get lacerated if I do that. That thing is gonna bust and slice my head open. And what kind of person would I be if I didn't show you what a Floyd Rose sounds like? And if you don't know how to do it and you have a Floyd Rose guitar, I have a nice little video, Ultimate Guitar Archive, featured on their website about how to play guitar. Check it out. So yeah, let's test her out. Whammy bar. That about does it. I mean, you get the feel of it. It sounds good. It sounds good. It feels good. It scares me. I just actually changed the strings on this guitar. I've had the same strings on the same guitar for almost 10 years. So I just put new strings on it, and it took me a while because I usually don't tune Floyd Roses, and it's a bitch. There's a video out there for it. It's a bitch. So I'm also kind of scared that it might just snap and sever my head or something. It's like, I don't know. I'm gonna get too close to it. All right, let's do some both pickup stuff here. We got the coil on the bottom of the neck and then the top of the bridge. That sounds really like metal banging, like Slipknot on a trash can. That sounds. It is the way I have the guitar tuned. It's not the guitar, but. That was bad. Doesn't seem that pitch harmonics work so well in the middle, but on the bottom they work a lot better. Neck pickup stuff. Alright, all my critics, come at me. It's neck pickup time. Notice how smooth and like retro it sounds. Well, you can still get squealers off on the neck pickup. But the don't sound as good as do on the bottom, damn it! In all seriousness, yeah, cool guitar. The look of it, you know, looks like a Fender Strat with the little not, don't sue me, copyright differences. It's got good action for lower end or top end of the neck, near the pickup, neck pickup. I guess it's the bottom end, top end. I don't know. I'm not a guitar nerd. I've had sex. The Floyd Rose is good. It's great. It's not the $400 Floyd Rose that you get when you you buy a kit on Amazon, but still. The bar on this one, it doesn't stay in one position, and I don't know if that's me or not, but I have 2 or 3 other guitars that have Floyd Roses on them. Yeah, and they have no problem. I've taken this one off, I've oiled it, I've greased it, I've made sweet love to it slowly many times, but the point is, the bar on this one doesn't stay in the same spot. Maybe you would have a different issue. I don't have that issue. I have an unfortunate scenario. It sounds good, it sounds great. It plays very well. It's very easy to play. It's not a very fat neck. It's your average. It's very stern. I mean, I had the truss rod on this tightened like out the ass because I want it, to be burly and I want it to stay. It's just fun to play. It's fun to look at. It gets a lot of attention, because I go out and I take my guitar with me on my back, like open carry instead of a shotgun. I've got this. Come on. I do not like the headstock. The tuners on it are, I don't even know, they still got the plastic on them. This guitar was very well taken care of. I actually got it on Craigslist, if you know what that is. Remember Craigslist. It still got the plastic on the back of it. And the guy invited me into his house to make sure it worked to play it, and I was like, okay. So I go in there, and my wife at the time and my friend were in the car, and they thought I was going to get, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. But a man and his family and everything, he had like 3 or 4 kids, and the wife was in there, and they're like, yeah, play it. And I was like, okay. And the first thing I did when it was plugged in, I went, and the wife said, oh, I've never heard it make that noise before. And I thought, damn, I bet you've never made any kind of noise like that before, haven't you? The guy was really nice, I guess. I got the guitar for $80. That was in 2015. And we're in 2022. Brand new. One of these that doesn't have as cool of a paint job and probably a shittier looking headstock will probably run you about $250. I'm a big believer in local deals. If you live in a metropolitan area like I do, Dallas, Texas, best place in the world, look it up. You'll find some stuff. Craigslist is pretty dead when it comes to almost everything. I mean, you can't buy fake pee on there anymore, and that's really the only reason I went there. But always search guitars, brands you like, guitar stuff you want on Craigslist. Go to pawn shops. Pawn shops some have really good stuff, some don't. And after all this coof business going on and stuff, everybody apparently wanted stuff to do when they were locked inside their houses and drinking themselves to death and gaining 200 pounds. So I guess a lot of guitars went the wayside of someone else's pocket. I don't know. A lot of the music stores also closed, so there's very few music stores other than like Guitar Center. There was one here in Dallas called Zoo Music. The building is still there, but like no one ever comes to the door. So please, Zoo Music, come back. Point is, you'll be able to get one of these guitars about $100. I don't think you'll score one for $80 like I did. Maybe $60 if you're lucky, but anywhere from $100 to $200 pre-owned. And this one's basically brand new, other than the fact that I've touched it and restrung it and waxed it, I guess. I don't know. It's a good, I wouldn't call it a starter guitar. Someone on a forum one time said the Dean Vendettas were beater guitars. And I mean, like, what are you going to beat your meat with it? You're going to beat your meat on it? What are you going to do? You're going to throw it? I don't know. I don't like that term. It's pretty basic bitch, if you ask me. But for a affordable guitar, and I mean, not everyone's like me. Not everyone, wipes their butt with money and buys guitars for no reason. Yeah. If you're in the market for a Dean Vendetta and you really, really want one, buy it. It could do with some pickup changes, yes. One, you could take the neck pickup out in general, throw it out, give it to your grandmother for Christmas, mail it to a poor kid in Africa who's hungry. He would love to eat one of these things. Point is, the pickups are good. They're not great. They're your standard double humbucker pickups. It would do with maybe another tone volume knob where you could do like kill switch things. Like I used to have the Zach Wild guitar. It did that. Some other guitars, higher end, more expensive guitars, do that. I would recommend Seymour Duncan Invader. I don't know if the other company, I don't do EMGs. I don't like active pickups. Passive pickups are where it's at. No battery. EMGs, I mean, they might sound a little bit better. up here on top. I know I have a dimebucker on my other guitar. It sounds really good, but I don't know, do some research, mess around. It's fun to, you know, get lost in the sauce, so to speak, the guitars. I could talk about it all day long. So yeah, that's really it. That's my review of the Dean Vendetta guitar. If you like it, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. I have a new Instagram. It's _cool guitar. I'll link that below as well. And if you're still watching this video, shout out to my ex-wife's lawyers, who may or may not be watching. Yeah, check out my other video on how to do squealers, dive bombs, pig squeals, whatever you want to call them. That'll be linked below. I don't have a Patreon or an OnlyFans. I know that's disappointing to some of you guys, but I have morals on Wednesdays. Yep. Thanks for checking out my video, and I hope to see you again sometime. Just something about it makes me want to dress up in camo and play like I'm a cowboy. That's what I was doing. I was trying to look at the camera instead of looking at the guitar, so I messed up.